So we are drafting color, paying attention to details in fashion and tailoring cannot be overemphasized. The collar is the most important component of a shirt. Once the collar fails, the shirt has failed because the collar accommodates the tie. So when you're sewing for somebody, you pay attention to the details of the collar required. First step is to make sure you take the neck round of the person that is most comfortable for the client. And when you are creating your pattern for your collar, you make sure that you allow for allowance. You add a little, about 1 inch to 1.5, to allow you button the collar properly so that it overlaps each other by like 1 inch or 1.5. So collar is shirt making is collar. A lot of people don't actually make shirts as tailors just because they don't understand the principle of detailing a collar. All they are doing this morning is to see how their finishing of the collar is perfect. You know, when you make that outfit and the client has nothing to say but to bring more, that's the dream and the vision. So you trim a sewing allowance around your pattern, which is the gum stay. Okay, you can use collar stay prepare your collar. So you make sure that whatever you're trimming in the stand of your collar, that's the lower part, is your sewing allowance, what you are going to sew off. So if this is big, if it's too big, that means if you make this thing ½ inch, you're going to sew off half from the collar fall itself. So you make sure that it's just a little above quarter. You go around your collar stand. So this is the collar fall. Now this is what we encase or enclose your tie with the upper part of the collar, as you would understand it. So you just trim your sewing allowance around it. So your gum stay is just there, like you're going to trace out the edges of your gum stay. Yeah. So later, after we sew this way around the perimeter of this collar, yes, we sew round. When you finish sewing and ironing, you reduce this to a little above quarter, so that the same allowance for the stand is the same for the fall. So just make sometimes, so you can use your seam ripper, whatever, to make sure that this does not lift up, or you take the pain of putting aiming gum, sorry. You just cut a tiny piece and pull that, so that this does not deform or change the shape of your collar. Can you see? As I'm pushing this one in, it's helping it to what? Maintain the shape. So you make sure you do this. The end. So as you can see, we have done this 9 to make it stable. Stage 1. The next stage is to prepare your collar fall, and always take note, you can notch. Sometimes if you are not used to collar making, you can have a pencil or something. Like now, this is the upper part. This is your upper part, right? This is the down. Yes, this down, right? This is the part you're going to attach to this way, right? Is that correct? So always mark it out so that you don't interchange them. So now you know there's a part you're going to leave open. Where are you leaving open? The down. So I'm going to sew out this perimeter, leaving the lower part. open the part we are going to attach the collar stamp. Sorry. Well, naturally, we want to, most times, tailors will use their teeth to cut thread. Please avoid that. It can give you a lifetime cough. What did she say? What did she say? Okay, I used to do it.
Yeah.
That's why I said, now I know. I said you're tempted to always want to do that, but man, it's a bad habit to avoid. So don't think I'm just trying to, from experience, so please don't do that. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it. I'm trying to say to younger people, don't learn that bad habit. So it's something I can say to the world now. She's trying to cast me. So you trim, what? This part you chamfer it like at 45. Nothing should be there. Chamfer. Yeah. Chamfer is called, not sham. Your back will say chamfer. Chamfer. So you now notch this, right? Like they say, it's my player and measurement. 11 and 7. So we'll now go to the pressing table and press. Making sure that, like this one that has 2 colors now, that's telling you when you are pressing now, this black should never show here. It should never show. So go press this. If you open this, you see your gum stay. The difference between here and there is almost half. And you know what you plan here is not up to average. So if you sew this way, your collar might be a little more than the size you require. So it's proper for you to not trim the supposed difference. If you cannot align, you can fold into 2 while you trim. You understand? Yeah. You can see I'm seeing the line of my gum stay. The ironing line is showing, so you could just add your difference as you go through it. It's still proper for you to fold into 2 to check if both sides are equal. You understand? All these little details will help the finished outcome be perfect. Then normal, you notch here, right, to establish the center part. So now this is working with this. Same tool, you do this, you get the center part of your so that everything will align properly. So this guy, invariably, this is what you want at the end of the day. Is that not true? This was, so you now do the reverse. You place it over this way. Right? Then the interfacing, you do the same thing too. And that's your middle part. If you're a beginner, I advise you sew from the middle. That means you sew from this mid part. That means you sew this way, then later sew the other way. But if you have been doing this for a while, you could just align and start your sewing and save you time. So I'm going to start here. A little trick again. When you are sewing this part, please don't sew it from this point. Don't sew it from this point. Don't sew it from the beginning. Leave a little of like butter. Skip away. It will help you when you want to fix the collar itself. So don't sew to the edge, right? Then make sure that you take it doesn't matter how slow you go about it. Follow the shape. Use your gum stay as your outline, right? Trace what you cut. Don't so I'll check the middle point, right? They are still the same. You can see the way I'm placing my arm, right, to make sure that I follow the outline of the gun steel, not where the machine is leading me to. So please trace out the outline of your gun steel. You don't sew on, you don't sew away from. You don't sew on the gun steel, and you don't sew away from the gun steel. Like I said, don't sew it all through, right? Like quarter away from the base. It will help you when you are fixing the collar. Yeah. So like we did, notching is an act in tailoring that you cannot avoid. So we'll notch gently, don't cut the line. If not, you have to start all over again. Just be gentle. So what do we have here? Our collar is ready. We'll still go and press it so that it comes out the way we want it. So let us press and come back so that we have the collar. By the next video, you're going to see how the collar is going to be fixed or installed or inserted, whatever you understand.